Honey, this is the toughest crowd in New York to get quiet.
Hello. How's my hair?
Good to see you.
Well, so good to see you.
How's she doing? Stop. I want this exposed by the real deal.
Board of New York's annual gala. It's the 123rd prom for the real estate industry. Let's hear what some people have to say.
And if you could sum up 2018 in one word, what would it be?
Busy. Chaotic.
Good word around here.
Yeah. What is something that you're looking forward to in 2019 or gearing up for?
Looking forward to spending a lot of time with my grandchildren. How's that?
That's a good one.
Which I love doing. But I think, we obviously have to work on rent regulation and understand that we do have an affordability crisis.
And what's on the agenda in 2019 in terms of the things that you're going to be advocating for most on the political front?
So the most significant thing, obviously, is rent regulation expires. So we're going to be working very, very hard on that to ensure that we get a fair piece of legislation.
What do you think about the changing leadership in Albany and the effect it will have on your niche here?
Well, for me, I know in the industry as a whole, there's some issues in terms of people might be concerned, but for us in the space we're in, our niche is affordable housing. We feel that they probably will mandate to have more affordable housing, and that would be actually something that's good for us. But again, this economy continues to grow, so there's room for everybody. That's what we believe.
I think our biggest challenge is, as you see even nationally and locally, we need to get business back first and not have so many, if you will, liberal, I want to call them hysterical people controlling the polls and the reactions. And if people can just think calmly, strategically, and help this city continue to be the best city in New York.
So for the past 2 years when we've had this interview, I haven't been as optimistic about the coming year, and most brokers are optimistic. We've sometimes dubbed this colloquially the liar's ball. This is the first time since 2014 that I've said this year will be better than last.
We're starting to see land values come up a little bit, which is very important because that's the first sector that will turn when the market changes. So we've had some downdraft on values for a couple of years, but that I think will shift in 2019. So I'm very optimistic about where we're heading in 2019.
Residential market. Things are moving, but it's obviously not amazing. What do you see coming down the pike in 2019?
I'm very optimistic because I do see things moving at all price points, which is important. I believe particularly the high-end, the sellers got it. And they are making the moves they need to for us to get the buyers to see that they're not nervous moving forward.
Do you think we're at the bottom?
It's always hard to know if you're at the bottom until you start going back up again. I think we're in a good place. I like to say there's a lot of opportunity.
I think the market actually has hit bottom, and anyone buying now, I think is going to do very well.
We're playing a game. I'm going to say a word. You say the first thing that comes to mind. Rent.
Too low.
Getting higher.
Values.
Pretty
First-rate lawyers.
Pretty good place. I think the value for New York, the value proposition, if you look on it compared to the global rents around the world, we're a very good value proposition.
And how about co-working?
Fascinating.
Here to stay.